Age of Ultron isn't the worst movie I've ever seen. I've talked about much worse. Much worse! But I was shocked to find how similar this film was with other terrible movies like Man of Steel. There were many moments in this film I was like, what? Would I say this movie sucks? Yeah. See, sucked is a relative term. Suck doesn't mean a movie is really bad for a fact. This basically means opinions aren't facts, I guess. Just cause I thought this movie sucked doesn't mean for a fact it's a bad movie. There are actually some good things about this movie. There's plenty of decent acting, nice special effects, good action and choreography. Technically speaking, this movie's pretty solid. But just like I can say I liked a bad movie like The Room, I can say I did not like a competent movie like Avengers Age of Ultron. That's cause this movie is so bleh. That's a good word for it. Bleh. They should put that quote on the poster. I thought this movie sucked, unlike a movie like Man of Steel, which not only sucked, but was a genuinely bad movie that didn't make any sense. The fact is, this movie is passable in terms of all the technical stuff, but that doesn't mean it was an enjoyable experience. It was basically the exact opposite. This is one of the most boring experiences I've had in a theater the entire year. Everyone who was associated with this movie played it so safe that we got this bleh movie. Nothing exciting, nothing enticing, nothing interesting, nothing dramatic. It was a series of scenes that connected somewhat, and then at the end of the movie, they were like, just wait until the next movie. That'll be the good one, but I'm not gonna make excuses. If they use all kinds of marketing tricks to get people to watch the movie, I'm gonna call them out on it. I'm not a moron. I can't be the only one who doesn't fall for this shit. I feel like every critic who would rate this movie poorly doesn't even bother watching it, and everyone who does see these movies will like it no matter what, because they like Marvel. You know you're allowed to criticize something if you feel the filmmakers aren't doing their best. It's sad knowing that all the creative people involved with this movie wanted to make a good movie, but not only did they fail at making a good movie, they failed at making a movie. I've said this before, but I don't review bad movies. I review products. When I pan a movie this hard, it's not because I think it's a bad movie. It's because it fails to even be a movie. And while this movie is competent, I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. Has everyone lost their minds? Do people like this? Or is it that our expectations are so low, we'll take anything we can get? I remember the superhero movies of my childhood. They were great. I remember when I sat down in the theater with my friends, and we eagerly awaited for the movie to start. And then we laughed, and we cried, and then I saw Avengers 2, and everyone sat down, and then the movie started, and then the movie ended, and we went home, and that was it. Sometimes you don't even need a reason to hate a movie, because that's a feeling I can't explain. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's the fact that I've grown up. But I like to stay optimistic. And I think one day when the Marvel Cinematic Universe falls apart, and everyone starts to hate these movies, Marvel will try something new. Maybe they'll stop being blinded by the money, and see that all I really wanted in the first place was a good movie.